I'm Ric Addy. I'm the owner of Shake, Rattle, and Read, also known as the Book Box. This store has been in my family for 47 years. My sister Gail, she started it in 1966, and I bought it in 1986. So I've been here 27 years now. When my sister owned the store, to the left of me is the Uptown Theater. That's the largest freestanding movie theater in America. It's been closed since 1981. But when it was open, in 1976, I saw the premiere of Star Wars in there, when that was a new movie. And then it went to rock concerts. And some of the rock concerts I saw in there were I saw Bob Marley and the Wailers, I saw Bruce Springsteen, I saw the Grateful Dead, and the last show I saw was Prince opening up for Rick James. When Prince was a young guy, probably in his 20s. He had an album out called Dirty Mind. And he came out on stage with a cape and little black underwear. It was like a new wave band, you know, kind of fun. I heard, you know, Jam Productions, the people that put on the shows at the Riviera Theater down the street, and they do shows at the Aragon across the street. They bought the theater 3 or 4 years ago, and they have plans to do a full rehab. And I heard the rehab is going to cost maybe $60 million plus for that size of theater. They're trying to raise the money, private funding, you know. They think they can pull it off. I heard from my alderman that there's going to be an announcement made in December about the future of the theater. So maybe they, behind the scenes, I don't know, but maybe they're starting to get raise the funds to open it again.
I hope so. I seen a documentary about Uptown.
Yes, yeah, I'm in that documentary. Yeah, the half-hour documentary. Yeah. So yeah, this is year 27. January starts year 28 for my business. I sell used books and used records. I love the people of Uptown. It's a big, diverse crowd of people. I have a band called the Pogo Ponies, and Thursday night we played on Argyle Street for the Argyle Night Market, outdoor event, you know. And we played 2 sets. We played 2 shows.
Are you out there?
Yeah, we were out there Thursday. A beautiful night. They said over 600 people attended. And you know, they were barbecuing whole pigs on the spit, and they were cooking corn on the cob that was fresh. In between, when my band played, we played from 5 to 6, and then from 7 to 8. They had a parade of lanterns, a Vietnamese parade, and then they had the dancing dragons, and that was fun. So that's about it. We could always use new customers, so anybody seeing this, if you love books and records, come down to Shake, Rattle, and Read.
All right, can we get a tour?
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Come on in. I put new stuff in the window all the time.
4812 North Broadway.
Yep. 4812 North Broadway, near Broadway and Lawerence. So when you come in the store, we have every genre of book. If you like black authors, there's a whole section for that. There's a huge section for music books. There's children's books, there's cookbooks, there's religious books, there's self-help books, there's history books, there's world history books, there's Chicago history books, there's science fiction, there's detective mysteries, there's Stephen King horror books.
The education.
Right. This table's all the new stuff that's just come in from people, and people like to see, well, what's new, Rick? And they go, oh, that's cool, you know, or can't you Catching Fire, the movie's coming out, and they want to read the book. You know? So we carry Neil Gaiman, Batman, Superman, Iron Man. We have some used CDs, and then we have vintage magazines. Usually with some type of celebrity on the cover, be it a supermodel or Dr. Martin Luther King or
Michael Jackson.
Anybody famous, yeah, Michael Jackson.
The King.
The Aragon Ballroom with Patti Smith.
1979.
Yeah, that was a show in 1979 I went to at the Aragon Ballroom.
I think I was at that one too, but I can't remember.
What's that?
I might have been at that one too.
Yep, that's the poster for it. Up there. That black and white
I'm
one.
pretty sure it was there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She said she was there.
Sure, I was at.
These guys are doing a podcast about
Okay.
Uptown.
But you don't have to sell some book on people who can't stay out of used bookstores.
There you go. I don't allow that book in my shop.
Probably doesn't exist.
Records are huge again. So I got a lot of good R&B records. A lot of rock records. On the other side is jazz. Today I got in a bunch of Miles Davis records that are really cool. There's a Parliament Funkadelic picture disc with the picture right on the record, you know. Rick James. Yeah, we've been on WGN TV, and people say this is like a pop culture museum.
Yes, it is. E.E. Rolling Stone.
So I say we have a lot of stuff from the last 50 years of pop culture, you know, from like the 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, 1990s, 2000s. Last 60 years of pop culture now. As you go back here, this whole wall is science fiction. This is philosophy. This whole section is a movie section. So if you're interested in reading a book about Marilyn Monroe, there's a book about Marilyn Monroe, you know. Or if you want to read about Star Trek, here's a Star Trek companion. So all kinds of stuff. We have a book of dollar books for people that don't have much money, but they still want to read a book. They can come in and get one for $1.
So say if like a person wanted to donate books, can they just bring books?
Yeah, donations are gladly accepted, yeah.
Cool.
A lot of people do donate books. This section is classics. This is like your Shakespeare's, your Mark Twain, stuff like that. Then we have a poetry section. And we have racks of real old books with fun covers. I'm peeking through the keyhole on that one. But yeah, you know, people love the old books with the old fantasy art on them. A Hungarian record, an Irish record, Israeli record, another Irish record, an Indian record from India, you know. So music from all over the world. And that's about it. I got a nice Chicago section. This whole section is Chicago history. Those top 2 rows. Go ahead, you can take a better picture. People love cookbooks, especially in the winter. They're home and they want to do something at home, they cook. Or we get a lot of people coming in and they're bartenders and they need to know how to mix a drink or how to learn how to be a bartender. So they'll come in and get the bartender Bible, you know. So they can get a job in a bar. You got to know how to make a drink. We got a nice sports section. Lots of kung fu and martial arts. That's very popular. And then stuff like baseball and football.
Oh,
Google in one
wow.
store. Basically. This is basically Google in the store.
This is...
Yeah, it's a lot of fun, yeah.
It's amazing.
People really dig it. There's not many places like this left, even in the United States. Yeah.
This is dope.
So that's it. If I can help you talk about anything else, let me know.
Man, can you shout out your business one more time? And your name?
This is Shake, Rattle, and Read, also known as the Book Box, and we're at 4812 North Broadway. We're open every day from 12 to 6, and Sundays we're open 12 to 5. So come on by.
All right, thank you.
All right, nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you.